Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the midweek market update. So, guys, in this session, I'm going to be updating you on the pairs that I've been talking about since Monday. So, I'm just going to give you an update on how these pairs have been progressing, and we're also going to be forecasting any entries that you are looking to execute on any of these pairs. So, the first pair that you're looking at is going to be the DXY. So, the DXY, we do have what this impulsive move, right? This continuation structure right from the breakout that's having a higher probability of climbing to the upside. And on the mid-time frame, we are having price giving us what this continuation structure as confirmation. And as we're dropping lower on the mid-time frame, on the lower time frame, we've been having what these small continuation structures that have been acting as what as confirmation. And now at the moment, if we can do this and wait and see how price reacts on it on this one, whether price will do it, will give us a breakout to confirm at those buys to the upside. So now the next pair that you're looking at is going to be at the AUD over the USD. So on this one, I just took what a minus 1% loss on this one. So just give you a breakdown on this one. So on the high time frame, we are having what this bigger continuation structure that from the breakout, and on the daily, we are having what this ascending continuation structure from the breakout. And on the mid time frame, we did have what this continuation structure that's from the breakout. And on the lower time frame, so on Monday we did forecast for this entry. That one did work out as we forecasted. This second one took us out for a break even, and then finally this one took me out forward a minus 1%. So how we can still be able to execute this one? Just simply evolve our structure like so, and we wait for what? We wait for another breakout. As you can see, like so. So this is how we are looking for our second entry on this one. Now moving along, we are having our next pair, which is what the AUD over the New Zealand dollar over the US dollar. So on this one, I also took a minus one. I'll give you the thought process. So on the daily, we are having what this ascending continuation structure from the breakout, and then it did drop to the downside. And with the daily time frame, we did have what this continuation structure on our mid time frame, not from the breakout to confirm those sales. And on the lower time frame, we had that continuation structure that we did forecast on Monday, and it played out perfectly. And we did take what I think, we did take a loss on this one. As you can see, a couple of fundamentals and then plus eventual decline to the upside. But how are we still looking to execute this one? This is how we are still looking to capitalize on this one. So I'll enter this in the breakout, stop loss above it, and 2P all the way to the downside. So this is how I am looking at this pair all the way to the downside. So the next pair that you're having on our watch list is going to be the euro over the US dollar. So coming on to our daily time frame, we do have this continuation structure right from the breakout. And on the mid time frame, we do have this mid time frame continuation right from the breakout dropped to the downside. And on the lower time frame, we did have this one, it eventually took us for some small profits, and now price is trickling somewhere around there. So how we are looking at this is if we evolve this one like so. And wait for a breakout. Like so. So this is how we are looking at euro over the US dollar. Now the next pair on our watch list is going to be the Great British Pound over the US dollar. So this one in the daily, we do have this small continuation structure from the breakout, and it did drop to the downside. And moving on to our mid-term frame, we did have this is our overall confirmation. So it is looking like price is starting to form this descending structure. So we'll see how whether this acts as a reversal or a continuation. So if this breaks out to the upside, then this is acting as a reversal. But if this is breaking all the way to the downside, then we'll drop on the low time frame, and that's what our entry confirmation. which would look something like this: an impulsive movement to the downside, followed by a continuation structure. Right, so this is how I'm looking at the GBP over the US dollar. Now, next up, we are looking at what the euro over the Canadian dollar. So in this one, I'm currently holding it. So in the daily, we have what this is our impulsive, this is our corrective, transforming breakout, and the retest. So this is having what the high probability of continuing to impulse all the way to the upside. And now coming on to our mid-time frame. So on the mid-time frame, we do have what this descending continuation starts out from the breakout. And on the lower time frame, this is how we actually executed our entry. As you can see, in from the breakout, and then price take us in maximum profits that we reached around 3.78% profit. So currently we're running at somewhere around 1.3% profit. So on this one, it's looking like this is forming a retest, but what I'm looking for is an impulsive movement and then a small continuation structure like so. So this is how I'm looking to execute this one, and also still holding this one and seeing how it continues to progress. So now for our final pair, which is at the GBP over the Canadian dollar. So coming on to the daily, we do have what this is our impulsive movement. This is our corrective structure. Price did form a breakout and a retest, but the overall momentum is still price having a high probability of moving to the upside. And now coming on to our mid-time frame. So on the mid-time frame, we do have what this is our impulsive movement. This is our corrective structure. Price forming a breakout and a retest, and then the overall momentum is to the upside. And now coming on to the lower time frame. So this would have been not my first entry, but price did take me in, and then this fundamental week did hit me stop loss, and then price ended up moving without me. So how I'm still looking to execute this one, just waiting to see whether price will give me a small corrective structure like so that I can use to execute my buys to the upside. So this is how I am looking at executing the Great British Pound over the Canadian pound, over the Canadian dollar. So guys, that's the update on these pairs that we've been looking at so far. The market has been progressing very nicely. So I will continue to update you on any of these pairs, whether we do have what an entry that you can execute in any of these, then I will continue to execute. And very well, guys, I don't know if any of you have any questions. If you have any questions, this is the time. So I might be the only trade that I'm thinking of executing right now is this one on the New Zealand dollar over the US dollar. Okay, so about that, please let's communicate on Discord. Type in your message under the discussion group and then tag me, and then we'll sort that out right away. And guys, remember, for those of you that have been struggling with getting access to your course, please do check your email address because we've just launched our new platform. So the course is back online there. If you can check your login details. Yeah, guys, but for now, this is the end of our session, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.